The trail boss looks at your hands first, then your horse, then your face, in that order. You passed. Barely. Your pay is $30 a month. Your equipment is what fits in a bedroll. Your job starts before sunrise tomorrow. Nobody asks if you have questions. The horse has opinions about everything you plan to do. Your job is to convince it otherwise every single morning before the actual work begins. 2,000 cattle, 10 cowboys, 3 months to Kansas. The math of that is your entire life now. The first night on the trail, you eat beans and hardtack and fall asleep before you finish deciding if you made a good decision. 4 hours of sleep is what trail life allows. The cattle don't wait for you to feel rested. The trail doesn't either. Drag rider is the worst position. You ride behind 2,000 cattle eating their dust for 12 hours. The new guy always rides drag. You are the new guy. River crossings kill people. The cattle panic. The current pulls. Your horse is swimming, and the cattle around you are swimming, and nothing is where it was a second ago. Night watch means riding slow circles around 2,000 sleeping animals for 4 hours in the dark. You sing to them, not for entertainment. Silence spooks them, and a spooked herd runs. A stampede at night is the most dangerous thing the trail offers. 2,000 animals running blind in the dark, and you have to get in front of them on a horse, in the lightning. After the stampede, you count what you have left. Some cattle gone, maybe a horse, sometimes a man. You eat breakfast and keep moving because the cattle still need to reach Kansas. Your hands tell the whole story. Rope burns, sun damage, cuts that don't fully heal because they get reopened every morning. You stop noticing them around week 4. The cook makes beans. The cook makes beans again. You eat the beans. The cook is the most important person on the drive, and everyone knows it, and nobody says anything about the beans. A lame horse on the trail is a serious problem. The trail does not slow down. You solve it with what you have, or you fall behind, and the plains are not kind to people who fall behind. Hailstorms, flash floods, drought so bad the water holes are dry. The plains have unlimited ways to make the job harder, and they use all of them. Week 8, you fall asleep in the saddle and wake yourself up and keep riding. This happens every night now. The cattle can't tell. They just want the singing to continue. Dodge City at the end of the trail. The cattle are delivered. You have $30 times 3 months in your pocket. You have been eating beans in the dark for 90 days. The town is right there. The saloon is loud. There are people everywhere. After 3 months of wind and cattle and silence, the noise alone is disorienting. You adjust in about 4 minutes. The money that took 3 months to earn takes 2 days to spend. This is not a surprise to anyone. It is a tradition. Wyatt Earp worked Dodge City. The law in cattle towns existed specifically because cowboys arrived broke and drunk and armed. The combination required management. 3 days in town, money gone. You sign on for the next drive south. The trail boss expected you back. He saved your spot. Barbed wire arrived in 1874. By 1880, it was everywhere. The open range that the cattle drives depended on was being divided and sold and fenced, and the era was ending whether anyone agreed to it or not. The railroad made the cattle drive obsolete. Why move 2,000 cattle 3 months across open country when a train can do it in days? The math was simple. The era lasted about 20 years total. The trail boss told you straight, last drive. ranches switching to rail, 20 years of your life in a sentence delivered before lunch. Buffalo Bill started selling the myth while the real thing was still dying. The Wild West show made cowboys romantic and dangerous and legendary. None of those words described the beans or the dust or the hands. 1/3 of all cowboys were black or Mexican. The myth made them white. The actual trail didn't care what you looked like as long as you could ride and work and hold the line on a stampede at midnight. The trail was one of the few places in 1870s America where a black cowboy and a white cowboy did the same job for the same pay and ate beans from the same pot. The myth forgot that part on purpose. When the era ended, the men who lived it had skills that the New World didn't need: riding, roping, reading weather and terrain. You adapted because that is what the trail taught you. You adapted or you fell behind. The Wild West lasted about 20 years. The legend lasted forever. The men who actually lived it mostly just wanted a bath in something other than beans. The legend didn't mention that either.